Hello there viewers, I hope you find you very well. Welcome back to another episode of the World ROTTERDAMINATION. Things are going very well for us, I must say. Before we get into it though, if you do like the things that we're doing right now on the channel, the player spotlights, the World ROTTERDAMINATIONs, we might have a tactic coming up soon. I keep saying it, but there might be one coming up soon. Then remember, we do now have early access on the Patreon page for just $4. So if that's something that interests you, I think I might have even put a World ROTTERDAMINATION series up on there on the Patreon as early access, as well as you can get the actual save game file for this after pretty much every other episode I think I'm putting up. So that's pretty good as well. If that interests you, www.patreon.com/OmegaLukeGaming. That's where you can get it. There's also a link in the description or at the end of the video, and you get your name in the credits. Lovely stuff. Anyway, roll the intro. But here we are, viewers. We do have another double header for you today, and the first game we have is the Champions League game, which we if we win, we get promoted, so that's quite promoted. We qualify, viewers, for the next round, which is obviously quite an important stage of this season because we have expectations now upon us because we are rather good. As you can see, our good friend Sean Dyche is the manager of Red Bull Leipzig, so I love it when weird things happen like that. The second game that we have in this episode is the Juventus game. That comes in 3 days' time in the World Super League. How has that been going on? Well, things are looking good. Since the last episode, of course, we had 2 4-0 victories. We haven't lost a game. We've also only drawn 1 game in the World Super League, so only dropped 2 points in total. We faced Olympiacos in the FA Cup. That was a nice, comfortable victory. Ajax 3-0. Lazaro and Keith both getting on the score sheet. We then had the Champions Cup game, nice easy 2-0 victory against Leicester. There is the Munich game, Johan Boskamp with a goal in a very tight game where after those 2 goals there was no actual highlights after the 17th minute. Celtic though, in the next round of the FA Cup we beat them 2-0, Kyle George and Kylian Sardella. But look at this performance, especially viewers, a 5-3 victory against Real Madrid, and we dominated them. We were 5-2 up, I think 4-1 and 5-2 up. It was phenomenal stuff. Luka Jovic actually scored in the 93rd minute to make it look less appealing. But Lazaro got himself a hat-trick. Kylian Sardella got on the score sheet, as well as Johan Boskamp in the 83rd minute. So we were looking very good. And then we have just faced Leipzig in the league, and they actually give us quite a bit of a test. We did come out victorious, but they scored in the 85th minute to equalise, and we scored from kickoff with Hans Salin. So thankfully, viewers, we managed to get out of it because they also pulled level on the 56th minute, and we scored right after that as well, after a penalty from their kickoff. So they've got to be disappointed themselves with 2 kickoffs that we've had to take. We've gone on and got a goal from it, which, to be honest, I'm actually really happy with. So that's fantastic. Anyway, we have them in the Champions Cup group. Then we have Juve in the World Super League. You can see it at the top here. We're sitting in second. We're doing ever so well. Manchester United are the team in top, 42 points. That game against Bayern Munich, at one point when we were leading, we were actually top of the league. So that's disappointing that we gave that away. And eventually Manchester United ended up winning the game. So they keep their 2 points ahead of us. But we do have a better goal difference. So that 2 points, if we do manage to gain it on them, meant that we go above them. But look at this, viewers. Lazaro is one of the top scorers in the league behind this man, who is absolutely disgusting, by the way. Vasily Gurov, 19 years old. How good is he? 173 current ability already. Kind of like Mbappe, really, isn't he? I mean, he plays in the same positions. He has the same kind of attributes at his age. Unbelievable physicals. Great dribbling, finishing, first touch. He's the German Mbappe, viewers. He's 6'1" as well. He's an absolute ginormous bloke. And I've tried, viewers. They don't want to sell, and he's dubious at best coming to me. So maybe in the future, but I very much doubt it. Anyway, Lazaro is there. Lazaro is also there with Sardella in the highest average rating. Assist-wise, Johan Boskamp is doing absolutely exceptional this season. Of course, formerly known as Santarelli, Landa has named him Johan Boskamp because of his ties the players' ties in real life with Anderlecht and with Feyenoord, the two teams that I am managing currently, and Lander's favourite team. Kyle George is also up there with 6 assists, which I did not see coming either. Player of the match, Nazaro, lovely stuff, and Kleber up there with 10 clean sheets. Now, Kleber got a bit of stick last season. He's coming back into his own, really. I'm going to show you him just how good he's actually become. Because in the last couple of seasons, since really we've seen his last attributes, he's gone up by a huge amount. He's up to 156 current ability now. So let's take a look at the progress. Why not? Let's take a look at the progress. A little bit of a player spotlight here, viewers. Look how good he's become. A lot of 2s, a lot of 3s, a 4 there for one-on-ones, 1 for reflexes, 3 for throwing. It's exceptionally good, viewers. It's really good. Let's have a look at the team that we're lining up with today, though. So we're actually going to take a couple of risks in this game because the Juve game is rather close. And to be honest, if we do miss out on any points in this game, we've still got 3 games, I think, to back it up to qualify. And we're quite far ahead as well. So we can afford to, viewers. We can afford to do that. So we're playing Diomande and Aliyu at centre-back, even though Diomande is only 89. Kelvin comes in because Sardella's been out injured. Locatelli in the deep line playmaker role. Just to give Michael Canna a bit of a rest. He's on 90%. I want him to be back fully for that Juve game. Simon Baker's in there for Fiona, who has been coming back. He's come back from an injury recently, viewers. And he's done rather well, but I still want to make sure we bring him in slowly. Johan Boskamp. He has been exceptional so far this season. Hans Salen as well, a bit of an unsung hero. James Murphy's going to play in the other Mazzala on attack role. Keith, we're giving him a little bit of a rest as well. Albsey and Kyle George up front. All of my strikers are just scoring goals and they're just putting in good performances. Obviously, Lazaro scored the most goals, but it doesn't really matter what strikers I eventually pick because they're all seem to just doing the same job, really. So we're going to see our main lineup / what our best lineup is against the Juve team, but this is quite a difficult Leipzig team to play against. They have this flat 4-4-2, which is very Sean Dyche, and they're hard to break down. Despite we scored 3 goals and 2 from kickoff, they are hard to break down. I am expecting a win, though. Even with this team, I am expecting a win. 15 points we have in the league so far. A win here takes us to 17. We should look nice and dandy for at least qualifying. I mean, we should be winning the group after that victory, but still, we might actually be. I can't work out in my head. Diomande. We're starting off from the back. This is good. Hans Salin. Let's get our mouse out of the way. Haidara. Down to Calvert-Lewin. He's playing it to Dacunia. He's got men in front of him now. Sabitzer. A lot of players coming up to support. And we're still trying to track the ball down, viewers. And we're not doing too bad of a job. I can see us dispossessing a player here and maybe getting a nice little counter-attack. That would be brilliant. We're forcing them to take risks, but they've done very well. And Dacunia, right at Kleber. That was a risk, but they've done well. A free kick, of course. We've been very good attacking free kicks recently. Johan Boskamp plays out to Kyle George. Can he play? He finds James Murphy. Hasn't got anyone in front of him, though. It's a good tackle in the end. Oh, it's right on the line. That actually could be the highlight. That's so... I cannot stand that. I mean, you can't see it, but the ball is ever so close to crossing the line. I get that, but that is not a highlight. Another free kick given away. Right on the edge of the area. Dacuna's going to take it. Oh, he's whipped it right in the net. Fair play. That's actually an exceptional goal. That is a very good free kick. Lucas Dacunia. Right in the top corner. Kleber cannot quite get there. Maybe gets a hand to it. He does. I mean, it's weird animations, isn't it? The goalkeeper animations, they're never quite right. But that is right in the top corner. Now we have a job on our hands, viewers. We're down by 1. Well, half time then. We haven't really created a good opportunity yet. So I agree with my assistant. That is disappointing. I'd like to see us come straight out of the blocks. Get a couple of early goals. Make it nice and easy for us. 3-1 I'm predicting. And here is the first highlight of the second half. 61st minute. Maybe not 3-1. There's still time, don't get me wrong. Haidara, he's got too much time. We're supposed to be pressing, but he has too much time. Sabitzer now. Adams. Skips past one tackle, has a shot. It's a poor shot as well. Well, we've got another corner to defend here. It's headed at the goal. Starks headed it over. I think that might be the highlight. And I do think it is a perfect time to make a couple of substitutions. We have Diomande here, who is struggling. We're going to put... We haven't actually got another centre-back on the bench. So Kylian Sardella, he can play centre-back. Let's put him on there. My assistant always wants to put him there too. Hans Salin, let's bring him off. And we'll bring on McCadlin. Keith, he's going to come in that box-to-box midfielder role. And then I actually think Kyle George has literally done nothing. Really has done nothing. So let's bring Mark Fairhurst on. Let's get Mark and Albsey up top together. I'm sure they'll love that. And straight away we have a highlight. If this goes in from one of those guys, I am a genius. That is not good. That is not good at all. And they've been played in. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin's made it 2. And to be honest, Kylian Sardella's done very bad there. So, not to say that I'm not a genius, but that was poor decision making to put the right back at centre back. And I don't know why my assistant always suggests that. Look at that for defending. Dreadful stuff. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin capitalises, finds the space in front of him, very handy to run into, and scores from it. Locatelli now. We need something from you. What a lovely ball that is. Simon Bakker. He isn't going to get brought down, but Tivers managed to dispossess him fairly. Kelvin. Keith is there. Back to Locatelli, to Kelvin. A straight... Oh, Albsey's put it back. Pull it back if you can. It's right against the side net. It's not what you want to see. Some bad performances so far. 81st minute. We've got a lot to do if we want to save this game. Murphy plays it in. Albsey can't quite get there. Sardella's going to head it down. We're still keeping possession of the ball. Simon Bakker. Lovely first touch to Mark Fairhurst. The man from Liechtenstein has lost out. Renya now. Done a player spotlight on him before. He's very good. We know that. Johan Boskamp, though, has picked up a loose ball in the centre of the park. Loses out again, viewers. 3 times we've had possession of the ball in this highlight alone, and we've lost it. We've won it back. And we've lost it again. Johan Boskamp. Come on. Mark Fairhurst. Back to Locatelli. Sprays out to Kelvin. This is such a long highlight now. Albsey. Mark Fairhurst. Thank God for that. The assist from Albsey, I'm not quite sure whether he got... It didn't look like he got a touch to it, but fair enough if he did. But Mark Fairhurst had the empty net at the back post there to knock it in. Lovely stuff. I mean, Albsey, you have extendable legs there, my friend, because I can't see how you managed to get onto that. Demand more. We have about 5 minutes left. I don't want to change things too much. Bit unnecessary to do so. I've changed around the tactics slightly, but it doesn't look like we are going to rescue a point. And we take our first loss, viewers, for a very long time. But it's in the competition I don't mind taking the loss in, because we pretty much are safe. And we only really need to win 1 or 2. And we're through. And that is... Leipzig are the hardest team in our group. We're lucky. We qualified anyway. We actually qualified. Look at that. No, nothing more to be said, viewers. Right, viewers. Is Zinedine Zidane's Juve up next? So quite a tricky game, although they are sitting like 18th in the league, I do believe, if we can just scroll down here. 18th in the league, so only 18 points as well. Now, the team that we have selected today looks kind of similar to our best side. Mark Fairhurst is actually missing out because of man flu, ladies and gentlemen, so he is out for today's game, which is disappointing, but still, we've got Kyle George still on the bench, still very capable of coming on and making an impact. What I do want to actually show you, and what if we can see this right now, is have a look at the players who are out on loan. If we take away that, and maybe we can see some of the players out on loan. Why can't I see some of these players? So we have a look here. Graham Ash is out on loan. He has 6 goals, 4 assists. Ron Albino in 32 appearances has 17 goals, so he's doing really well as well. This is done by average rating, so you can see who is performing at their other clubs. Antonio Governo in 27 games there in total, 11 goals, 6 assists, also really good performances. So I'm happy, viewers. 10 goals there, 7 assists from another centre attacking midfielder. Some good performances from the players out on loan. Hopefully when they come back we can assess their situations again. See if we can make some profit on other players. See if we can embed some new players into the team. It's all good. But this is the Juve side we have in front of us. They have Fabinho, Rabiot, Daniel James. Some weird players that they have, along with some of the players who start off at Juve. Alexander Isak is always a good... And they have Gabriel Barbosa as well on the bench as well. One of my favourite players. I like Barbosa. Just looks cool. Has a cool name as well. Isak, a dangerous Swedish striker. We are always fully aware of dangerous Swedish strikers. Henrik Larsson, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, now Alexander Isak. And we start off defending a free kick. It's been hit against our bar. Hans Salin, get rid of that, please. Thank you. We haven't done so well since I mentioned that we are really good at set pieces. Here we go. First highlight of the game for us. Albzy. Done very well to get past his defender, Lazaro. And he's been put in. Albzy again with another assist. Back-to-back assists. Lazaro with his 15th goal of the season. I don't know whether he hits it at the goalkeeper, but it seemed to take some sort of weird deflection into the net. We will see a little bit more in 3 dimensions. Albzy there. Very, very good to get past his defender. He actually just kicks it in the corner. It's actually a really good finish. 15th goal of the season for Lazaro. People were talking about which one we get rid of. It does look like Kyle George was the people's favourite to get rid of when we bring in that Frenchman from Atletico Madrid. Boskamp having a goal there. Unlucky son. But we continue again. Another throw-in. Albzy. He's causing a lot of havoc there. Kelvin. Kana. Hans Salin. Kana pulls it out to Fiona. Oh, what a finish that is by Frank. His 3rd goal of the season. Assist by Marco Kana, who just makes this team tick. A lot of people were questioning the decision to get rid of Tonali. But all I've seen since is Marco Kana pulling strings. Look at that for a ball. And Fiona, right-footed, bang. In off the side of the post, pretty much. Wheels away in happiness. He is miles onside VAR. Do not question that whatsoever. 2-0 now. We're looking comfortable already. Manchester United, though, they still have that little advantage over us. Dressing room. Prove a point. Go out there. Continue what you are doing. Imagine, viewers, if we go on and win this league first time of asking. Keith, what a ball that is. And we've scored from it, Marco Kana. Right on cue. I was talking about how bad we are from set pieces since we scored from one. I was talking about how good Marco Kana is. He's the goal scorer of that goal. Lovely. I love it when things like that happen. Marco Kana. Szczesny cannot keep it out. It's 3-0 now. We're looking comfortable, viewers. Let's still demand more, though. Still demand more. I want to go for it. See, the extra attacking set pieces in preparation for the match seems to be creating chances for us. We'll play for set pieces then. And here is another one. Corner ball. Whipped in. Albzy. Oh, he deserved one. He deserved a goal there. Damage limitations now. Let's make a couple of changes. Mainly because, to be honest, Juve have had one shot and it wasn't even on target. So we're going to bring on a couple of substitutes. Rest a few players who look like they are struggling. Maybe give a few players some game time. So Popov is a 16-year-old that I have actually been giving game time to. And he has actually been performing really well. 4 performances off the bench. He's done the job each time. That's fine. He can play in a number of positions. That's why I like having him on the bench. And he's done very well for us when he has appeared. Well, viewers, that is the end of the game. 3-0 victory against Juventus. Now, this seems like it's too good to be true. I am expecting a tougher second half of the season because so far we've just blitzed it. We've absolutely blitzed it. This is the league table. Obviously, Manchester United played in a different... Oh, they played later on, or they played at the same time, we just didn't see it. They won 1-0, so they managed to keep above us. But look at the gap we've already produced now to 3rd place, Barcelona, who lost in that game. They lost, which meant we now go 5 points clear of 3rd place. So we are challenging for the title, just like our board wanted us to do. We're keeping them happy, which means we keep our job. That's the main thing. We do have a look at Club Vision. Are they happy with us? Let's go to performance. A+. It doesn't get better than that, viewers. It doesn't get better than that. Match performances. They were disappointed with a draw against Bayern Munich. That's how well we've been doing recently. So a few good A stars there. The PSG and the Chelsea game. You guys were there for that one. And the Real Madrid one as well. Lovely stuff. Well, there we have it then, viewers. Another successful episode of the World Rotterdamnation. Although we lost the first game, we still qualified. It didn't necessarily matter. But a cracking victory nonetheless against the Italian giants of Juve. Now we are seen as untouchable, as you just seen on the last page. So all is well, should end well by the end of the season. Please, if you can, leave a like on the video. That would be absolutely fantastic. Really enjoying all the feedback and you guys getting interactive with this save. It seems to have got more interactive, which I'm all over the moon for. Don't get me wrong. You guys are letting me know your opinions on the players, the tactic. Let me know as well. Let me know. Remember, the tactic is available in the Discord. If you want to try it, let me know how it does for you because I'm intrigued. I'm tempted to do a tactic tester with it. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments as well. And please, guys, if you haven't done so already, there's still some of you who aren't subscribed. I don't know what I've got to do. Don't know why. Twice a week I bring you these episodes and you keep watching it and you haven't subscribed yet. Don't know what I have to do. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye. My right hand works now. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's another one below that I have picked for you to have a look at. Also, if you'd like to sponsor me as a content creator by pledging to my Patreon page, you can do just that by following the link below and be like one of these wonderful people. Thank you.